Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nashata, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we'll be screening some announcements. There'll be videos after the announcements. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. Finally, if you're receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you've collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
biggest difference I've seen these 3 years is that I've taken more responsibility for my own learning. Gone were the days where the teachers will spoon-feed me every single information I need. But then, I'm not really alone because there are the lecturers who always guide me and the friends who help me throughout. I'm very grateful to them as well to SP for guiding me throughout these 3 years.
Hi, ever since young, I've had a passion for aircraft and a yearning for the understanding of these magnificent machines. After my O-levels, I enrolled for the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering in the pursuit of this childhood dream. At the same time, I joined the SP Aviation Club for a more all-rounder Polytechnic life. After joining the club and participating in the club activities for 1 year, I was made club president, allowing me to organize activities both within campus and outside. Examples of these activities include the Flying Frenzy, which is a ram launch glider competition held for secondary school students, as well as the National Day Observance Ceremony, which allowed our club to showcase our helicopter demonstration skills. These past 3 years have definitely been an exhilarating experience, and definitely one that I will not forget in a long time to come.
In the last 3 years of studies in Singapore Polytechnic, I have learned many technical aspects of food products like food legislature, food analysis, food chemistry. And I believe that when I step into the working world, these skills will be of good use to me.
Hi everyone, I'm Natasha and I'm in SP Auditorium, this place where many of you are familiar with. This is also the stage where I first learned about my passion for singing and acting. That's where I come to my most memorable event in Singapore Polytechnic. It is undoubtedly the SP musical. It was SP's first ever full-fledged musical. The most intense moment of my life was on the UCC stage. Singing, acting and dancing for thousands of people and having my family and friends watch me and be so proud of me. Don't tell me I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't. I'm gonna shake, 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 But of all the many experiences I went through during the whole musical, one which I can always remember and take with me even after I graduate is the friendships that I made during this whole journey.
Not many people has a chance to go on board the Superstar Virgo as a passenger as well as a trainee. Under the program of MEL, the Maritime Experiential Learning Camp, I have the opportunity to indulge in the luxury on board the vessel as well as a tour around the engine room and on the bridge. Practically, it is relevant to my studies. This camp also gave me the opportunity to create a greater bond with my fellow schoolmates as well as extending my friendship with one another. Hence, a rare chance for me going on board the ship to learn and enjoy at the same time.
One of the most memorable things I did during my studies here is participation in the Overseas Community Project 2005. I was very excited about going to Iloilo, a fishing village in Philippines. This project is about helping to build houses and street lamps for the needy villagers. I'm glad I'm able to venture out of my comfort zone and sheltered life. Making a difference in others' life matters to me.
My proudest moment was when I won gold in the Design Excellence Awards 2006. What makes it so special is that this project I felt really carried my spirit and I enjoyed it tremendously. This is a retail design for 2 products denim and cosmetics, so I wanted to explore how a male and a female would interact in a shopping environment. I used blue to represent the males and purple to represent the females, and black for all the grey areas. People were surprised at my shocking color choices, but I decided to do it anyway, and I was really surprised when I won this. I would like to thank my lecturers for their guidance and patience for helping me to achieve my best.
Being involved in NDP 2006 for my FYP is one of the biggest achievements in my 3 years here. I led a team of 6 in doing the making of NDP video, which will then be distributed to 30,000 sponsors and participants after the parade. We'll be constantly alert and be on our feet, as it was a live event and there are no take-twos. Although it was very tiring, it was very fulfilling as well, and we are very grateful for the help that our school SMIT has given to us, as well as the support and love shown by our lecturers and families.
The highlight in my time in SP would be receiving the Top Student Award in Year 2. However, I've discovered something that set my feet dancing to a new beat: dance sport. With no formal training, I've learned from scratch and never looked back. And I've even managed to join many dance sport competitions, both international and local. And I've even won a silver medal in the Johor dance sport competition.
In my line of studies in Singapore Polytechnic, especially as a food technology student, it is everyone's dream and ambition to develop a successfully commercialized food product. My team members and I did it. We managed to turn a sinfully delicious traditional food, lapchong, also known as Chinese sausages, from a high-fat, high-sodium food product into a lower-fat, lower-sodium food product with dietary fiber. This was successfully commercialized by a local food manufacturer earlier this year, and this has to be one of my most memorable achievements in Singapore Polytechnic.
No matter what your career choice is, whether in the same field or not, just know that your 3 years in the Singapore Polytechnic has definitely added value to your life. So, enjoy life and stay cool!
Do your best in everything, so that you'll live your life with no regrets. I hope that you have a bright future. Thank you.
Never to give up, and use every failure as a stepping stone to success.
Fellow graduates, SP has equipped us with all we need to know, be it if we continue on with our studies or we get out there to work. Just remember, never give up on your dreams and goals. You've made it! Congratulations!
Today, we honor our institutional medalists for their academic excellence and for the difference they've made to the people around them. Against all odds, 32-year-old Ran Qing Yuan is on his way to achieving his dream of becoming an engineer. Qing Yuan topped his cohort in Northview Secondary School for his N-levels, but he dropped out of school to work in the Navy to support his family, when his father was diagnosed with diabetes and was subsequently retrenched. The Navy sponsored his studies in ITE and in Singapore Polytechnic. In the final year of his diploma in electronics, computer and communication engineering, Qing Yuan had to skip classes to bring his father for dialysis. This meant that he had to do more self-study and catching up with his tutorials while accompanying his father. Qing Yuan's determination and his classmates' support enabled him to score 33 distinctions and A's out of his 34 modules. This Model Student Award winner also won the gold medal in the open category of the Singapore Robotics Games in 2007. Qing Yuan also volunteered for peer tutoring in core modules, was involved in organizing activities for the Katong Special School, and oversees community projects. For his passion and hard work, Qing Yuan is presented with the Lee Kuan Yew Award. While Singaporeans desire to own luxury cars, Tan Yen Sing dreams of designing a Formula One car. After scoring 7 points for the O-levels, the Swiss Cottage Secondary School graduate took the first step towards realizing a dream. She enrolled in the first choice of study, the Diploma in Electrical and Computer Control Engineering at Singapore Polytechnic. Her interest in physics resulted in the development of a special health-conscious massager chair for her final year project with 2 other classmates. Yen Sing's consistent and hard-working attitude resulted in her being awarded the top female student in the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. On top of her excellent results, 32 distinctions and A's, Yen Sing found time to volunteer her services at Riverside Secondary School since 2004. She was the youngest mentor then. For 2 hours a week, she counseled and coached the students in mathematics. Thus, Lee Kuan Yew Award winner is taking another step closer to achieving her goal of joining the Formula One design team. Family ties and a desire to help people played a big part in shaping Marilyn Phua Gyok Ling's philosophy and core values. This petite diploma in optometry graduate subscribes to the Chinese saying that a building is only as strong as its foundations. That means going back to basics and knowing them well. She also believes in hard work and that practice makes perfect. The sort of thinking has seen this former Phuket Panjang Government High student in good stead, scoring a total of 34 distinctions and A's at Singapore Polytechnic. Marilyn has also developed a keen interest in the clinical aspects of optometry. She likes meeting and helping people with eyewear and advising them on eye care. She especially enjoyed helping out at a mass eye screening for the elderly and children from needy families organized by the School of Chemical and Life Sciences in 2006. This Toh Chin Chai Gold Medal winner hopes to apply this philosophy in her goal to be a researcher. Joycelyn Yeo Ching Ji's interest in audio and video production led her to enroll in Singapore Polytechnic's Diploma in Multimedia Technology course. This has led to many memorable experiences for this former Dunman High School student, from working as a video editor on the Phua Chu Kang sitcom to producing a documentary entitled The Making of National Day Parade 2006. Joycelyn also worked as a technical crew in the IMF World Bank Conference 2006 in Singapore. During her spare time, she enjoys playing the piano, guitar, and violin. This Model Student Award winner started a peer support club and formed study groups to help weaker students. Joycelyn firmly believes that people who have taken a wrong turn in life need to be given a second chance. She wants to be part of the effort to help integrate ex-convicts back into society by helping out at Kaki Bukit Prison School. Joycelyn scored 25 distinctions and A's and has been awarded the Lau Guan On Gold Medal. Chua Teck Koon disrupted his mechanical engineering course at Singapore Polytechnic in 1991 because of his family's financial problems. He then worked to support his family and funded his 2 sisters' university education. Only then was this former St. Joseph's Institution student able to resume his dream of going back to school. 16 years later, Tae-kun not only completed his diploma in marine engineering course, but topped his cohort, clinching 38 distinctions and A's. He was active in the yacht club and archery club and represented the Polytechnic in these sports twice. Tae-kun enjoyed his 6-week stint on a tanker and the 400 hours he spent in the marine workshop. He helped to raise funds for the tsunami victims in 2005. He also volunteered to be part of a team of students and staff who went to the Philippines in 2005 to bring electricity into homes of the underprivileged. For his determination, Tae-kun is presented with a Chua Cho Taek Gold Medal. Christina Ong Ling Yi confessed that she was playful and lazy during her primary school days and failed all her exams in primary 3 and 4. After her N-levels in CHIJ St. Teresa's Convent, she came to her senses, went on to obtain a perfect GPA of 4.0 in ITE. This diploma in property development and facilities management graduate has been working at McDonald's for the past 7 years to support herself. And through sheer determination, hard work, and an excellent work attitude, this bubbly 22-year-old has worked herself up to become a floor manager. Despite having to juggle between work and studies, Christina emerged as a top student in her cohort, scoring 35 distinctions and A's. A Model Student Award winner, she also volunteered at the Singapore Christian Home for the Aged and took part in regional community service projects. The Staying Soon Gold Medal winner finds great satisfaction in brightening up someone's day. Once again, we congratulate our 6 gold medalists of graduation 2007 for their outstanding achievements.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I'll be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card, lock-on ID, and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Ng Lang, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The sixth session of the 47th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic is declared open. We welcome you to this sixth session to witness the presentation of diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of the Built Environment and the School of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering. Our guest speaker this evening is Mr. Ng Lang, Chief Executive Officer of the National Parks Board. Mr. Ng graduated from the National School of Chemistry of Montpellier, France, in 1990 in chemical engineering on a PSC scholarship. Upon his return, Mr. Ng served in Singapore's diplomatic service from 1992 to 2000. During this period, Mr. Ng served a stint as the counselor in Singapore's New Delhi High Commission and in several local appointments. He was appointed Director East Asia in 1999. In 2001, Mr. Ng joined NTUC Income, where he was appointed as head of a department that manages NTUC Income's non-insurance business units. Mr. Ng joined the National Healthcare Group as Chief Human Resource Officer in July 2002. He was appointed Chief Executive Officer of National Parks Board in January 2006. It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Ng Lang to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Ng, please.
Mr. Lau Wong Fok, Principal of the Singapore Polytechnic, members of the Board of Governors of the Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, graduates and parents, ladies and gentlemen. I feel very honored to be invited here this evening to share the proud moment with graduates, your families, and friends. I start by giving you my heartiest congratulations. Today, I'm happy to be here to bear you good news. Judging from the performance of the Singapore economy, you're all graduating at a very exciting time. The Singapore economy is going through a period of very robust growth. The GDP grew by 7.9% in 2006 and 6.1% the first quarter of 2007. Unemployment rate remains at all-time low of 2.5%. The current vision by the government to reinvent Singapore as a global city of distinction has also brought unprecedented opportunities in the building and construction industry, an area that is closely linked to the expertise you're all trained for. The industry grew by 9.7% the first quarter of this year and will continue to do well. We will not only offer jobs, but exciting jobs. You have read in the newspapers about projects like the 2 integrated resorts, Gardens by the Bay, PUB's active Beautiful and Clean Waters program, and MPark's plan to link our city with a network of park connectors. All this, plus many other exciting projects in the pipeline, will transform Singapore in the next 5 to 10 years into an even more exciting city to live, work, and play. With the expertise you are trained in, you can all look forward to helping to transform our city. It is indeed a very exciting time to be graduating today. Whatever your plan after graduation, whether NS, further education, or the job market, Today marks the beginning of a transition in a very different stage of your life. Most of you, I'm sure, are filled with curiosity and questions about what the next stage of life has in store for you and how to better prepare for it. As you have found by now, there are actually no ready answers to these questions. But in the tradition of a graduation speech, I will take liberty to share with you two important things that I learned since graduation. These are things that I wish someone had shared with me on my graduation days. The first thing I have learned may sound like very bad news to you. It is that learning does not stop after graduation. That sounds very bad. You have heard it said many times that the world is changing. The world is changing rapidly. It sounds like a cliche, but let me tell you that it is true. Let me illustrate this with a personal story. When I left university in 1990, the world was a very different world. The internet then was at a rudimentary stage, and unless you're a tech geek, you're unlikely to know what it was all about. I was not a tech geek, and I did not know what it was all about. In 1999, after working very hard for 9 years, I was sent to attend a management course. And as part of the management course, I visited Woodlands Secondary School and attended a presentation by a teacher on some web page projects done by their teachers and students. That was an eye-opener for me, because while I had a slight inkling about the internet by then, I did not realize that they were teaching school children to design web pages, and the words they used like HTML and hyperlinks sounded very alien to me. I realized then that I had been too busy working and had not taken the time to update myself. In less than 10 years after I left university, the world had almost passed me by without my knowing, and that was not a very pleasant feeling. I have since redressed the situation by making a point to update myself regularly on what's happening on this front. It was a lucky thing for me to have discovered my ignorance in time. Today, the internet has become a common productivity tool, both in the office and at home. Had I remained ignorant, I would have been completely left behind. So be prepared to continue learning after your graduation. How you will develop professionally beyond will be very dependent on it. This does not necessarily mean that you have to pursue further formal education. It also does not mean that what you had learned until today is futile and wasted. On the contrary, be very proud of your education. It has imparted on you the faculty to reason, the mental framework to accumulate more knowledge, and the values to tell right from wrong. This will remain relevant and important for a whole lifetime. After graduation, the person most responsible for your future learning and therefore your development is you yourself. You will have to get used to the fact that your lecturers and tutors will not be around to help you, but it's not all that difficult. The trick is to have the humility and attitude to learn from other people, and by choosing to work with good people who are prepared to develop you. The second idea I wish to share with you is from an obscure British writer from the mid-19th century by the name of James Allen. Although very little is known about James Allen, he wrote a book called As a Man Thinks, which had been translated into several languages, read by many people around the world, and said to be a major influence on the modern-day personal improvement industry. James Allen's main thesis is that a man's character and his achievements are the direct result of his own thoughts. In other words, we can choose to be the person we want to be. What James Allen advocates is a simple but important truth. The truth is we do have a choice in how we want to lead our lives, and the choice often determines how life turns out for us. So in success, we can choose to be arrogant and selfish, or choose to be humble and generous. In defeat, we can choose to give up, or choose to pick ourselves up and try again. At work, we can choose to work hard and take pride in what we do, or choose to do the minimum and dislike our work. In life, we can choose to be an optimist and be well-liked, or we can choose to be a grouch and be avoided. We do have a choice in all these matters and more. How we make such and other choices will often determine the kind of person we turn out to be and how life unfolds for us. So at this important stage in your life, if you're wondering about what the future has in store for you, do believe in this simple truth, that with the right attitude and mindset, you can hold the key to your future. And I wish you a future that is filled with big dreams, fulfillment, and accomplishments. Once again, my congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This evening, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 400 graduates from the School of the Built Environment and 112 graduates from the School of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of the School of the Built Environment, Mr. Peter Lee, to present the diplomas. Mr. Lee, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the diploma in architecture.
Kwok Jun Jie, David. Lim Yu Tian, Jonathan. Sim Ziling. Teo Bao Long. Aizuddin bin Muhammad Jamil. Ang Wenling, Wendy. Chen Jianhui. Chen Rifan. Chu Bingnian, Ian. Chua Hongzi. Deng Hing. Ding Eva. Fu Man Ying. Go Junqing. Erwin Yong It. Iskandar Shah bin Abu Bakr. Ivany. J. Shankar Singudevan. Kenji Ta. Ku Chi Kyong Derek. Lung Wai Sien Wilson. Li Zhenxian. Lim Shao Huang Berry, Lim Shun Fa, Lo Se Yun Jacqueline, Lam King Lun, Lidiawati binti Ahmad, Maisara binti Muhammad Effendi, Mariam binti Muhammad, Mimi, Muhammad Azmi bin Tazlim, Muhammad Fazullah bin Hassan, Muhammad Hazmi bin Buang, Muhammad Hilmi bin Daim, Neo Aileen Lynette, Neo Sok Yi, Neo Yen Ching, Nora Suriyati binti Muhammad Hayun, Nurain Hana binti Kamsi, Nur Hidayah Wati binti Muhammad Ali, Pure Yadana O, Xia Yang Zi Patrick, Siti Sabaria binti Norman, Zuliano Manuel Mario, Song Yi, Tan Chen Xiong Roland, Tan Li Hua, Tae Kim Eng, Tong Hu Ling, Verli Mata Dinata, Wang Guoshi, Wing Xianping, Zakia binti Muhammad, Jun Hao Jiang Raymond, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Property Development and Facilities Management, Pei Hui Chong, Alicia Fong Hui Yi, Ang Hui Ling, Ang Kiet Hong, Ang Ping Liang Simon, Ang Wee Hong, Chan Mui Hui, Sarah, Cheong Pei Wen, Doreen, Cheong Siu Lan, Chia Yiling, Eileen, Chong Yi Ting, Chua Rosalind binte Jamaluddin Chua, Chua Siok Ro, Chua Wan Ling, Hong Yi, Leslie, Erna Johannes binte Muhammad Jamil, Yu Siu Ling, Fazliana binte Jamaluddin, Gan Sherlin, Gan Yi An, Go Kang Jin, Go Li Sha, Hot Maria Natalia Sirait, Riyani Nadia binte Ahmad Sudiman, Jiang Kai Lin, Jolin Tan Li Jun, Ku Ling Xiang, Ku Shu Chuan, Ko Ka Yen, Ko Guet Ping, Ko Hui Ling, Eileen, La Jiawei, Lam Chi Chung, Li Gyok Yuan, Liu Li Min, Fedora, Liang Yijun, Liu Cheling, Lim Mei Tian, Rebecca, Lim Xiao Tian, Belinda, Lin Qian Wen, Caroline, Liu Ming Ming, Lu Po Ling, Pauline, Muhammad Ruzaini bin Abdul Razak, Muhammad Hatta bin Shaiful B. Muhammad Najib bin Abdul Aziz. Muhammad Kairawani bin Ismail. Eng Ling Yin Cassie. Eng Ziya. Eng Sushan Susan. Nur Fazila binte Abdullah. Nur Filza binte Amil. Nudiana binte Yusuf. Nur Hafiza binte Kamiz. O Kai Chuan. O Qiao Hui. Ong Chi Hao. Ong Shi Yun. Wei Man Hua. Pei Chun Hao Samson. Quek Jenny. Quek Su An. Quek Su Jun Edwina. Shahira binte Rahim. Siti Nomonira binte Muhammad Arsad. Sun Yi Seong. Tan Bi Xian Cindy. Tan Ke Ying Serene. Tan Li Liang Eric. Tan Shuyin. Tan Zhao Rong Cheryl. Tae Ming Chong Sherwin. Teo Jiamin. Teo Seok Hoon Wendy. Teo Yu Xian. Tim Chia Ni. Tung Bok Kim George. To Sing Juan. Umar bin Said Abdurrahman Al-Kav. Wang Li Da Samuel. Wong Xiao Hui Adeline. Wong Xiu En Anna. Yek Ru Wei Diana. Yao Si Ying. Yi Wei Liang Desmond. Yong Jingying Kelly. Zarifa Liana Binte Zulkifli. Zhou Mei Ting. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Civil and Structural Engineering. Chen Zhongwei Daryl. Yi Hui Lian. Mu Yuan Xiang. Tan Li Hao. Te Po Qian. Ti Chi Yao. Abdurrahim bin Muhammad Razib. Ang Bin Xiang. Ang Li Hun. Ang Wei Hao. Ang Xiang Yun Rachel. Azri bin Abdullah. Bai Feng. Chen Gang. Jiao Hui Xian. Jia Ziji. Chen Jiahao. Chen Kim Lung. Choi Wai Lap Willie. Deepan Kanaga Sundaram. Faisal bin Zainal Abidin. Felix Austin. Han Ming Ming. Han Jong Yin Jacqueline. Hapao Ko Sheena. He Tian Yu. Huang Zewei Duras. Jackson Jiam. Ki Jiahan Jason. Khairu Zamani bin Muhammad Noor. Ku Yi Hui. Ko Ching Xia. Ko De Zhang. Lam Ting Chen. Li Jingyang. Li Tianhui. Li Weiqi. Li Liqing. Liang Xiaojuan. Lin Jiahui. Liu Wei. Lo Zeling Priscilla. Lu Pei Lik. Ma Tinza Tung. Mashita binte Nawawi. Muhammad Niza bin Abdul Rahim. Muhammad Sofyan bin Zainal. Muhammad Jumali bin Ayub. Muhammad Khairuddin bin Amran. Muhammad Ridwan bin Ahmad Iznin. Muhammad Ridwan Khairin B.K. Muhammad Rushdi bin Amin. Nabila binte Ibrahim. Niu Zejie. Eng Jiawei. Eng Li Wen. Eng Sui Xiong. Eng Yi Long. Nur Iskandar bin Mahmud. Nur Izwan bin Azmawi. Nur Ashikin binte Abu Bakar. Nur Baizura binte Abdul Rahim. Nur Hafiza binte Abdul Samad. Nuru Ain binte Sumadi. Ong Chen Chuan. Puao Hui Zhen. Pun Jian. Randall Fu Xie Na, Rizwan bin Ajiz, Rosnani binte Abdul Razak, Xia Yi Zhen Esther, Xiao Sun Leong, Shankar Nedun Charaladan, Siti Zuriana binte Zurdiman, Zhou Ingqian, Stanley Tan Se Tong, Tam Dik Hin, Tan Jun Seong, Tan Ping Soon Sean, Tan Su Lin, Tan Yong Wei alias Victor Tan, Tae Chun Bun, Tae Tien Lun, Teo Bi Wen, Teo Chong Han Kelvin, Teo Ze Tien, Tilakavati Raja Netharan, Tiang Ming Gui, Timothy Sean Nirmalan, Tok Ching Wei Lionel, To Li Bing, Tung Ho Wen, Wong Chi Wei Javi, Wong Kong Wei, Wong Pei Yun Catherine, Wong Ren Jie, Wu Kao Zhen, Yu Jialin, Yuan Yongwei, Zhu Hui, Zulkarnain bin A. Rahman. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Landscape Architecture. Chia Chi Han, Jason. Amidilla. Chai Zhen Tian, Mei Chi, Chong Wei Chun, Firman bin Suri, Hairia binte Ghazali, Junaidi Wo, Ku Wan Ki, Ko Nai Mei, Lim Pei Chi, Lo King Xiang Glenn, Mak Man Peng, Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Saleh, Muhammad Shukri bin Abu Qasim, Ng Wan Fern, Nur Saida binte Sharif, Nur Hidayah binte Ishaq, O Jing Fang, Kwek Ze Ming Dennis, Saleha binte Zailani, Siti Zalasia binte Khalid, Siti Zahara binte Rahman, Tan Lik Chung, Tu Sin Chong Fat Kwang, Usaid bin Umar, Wong Chi Wing Asil, Yan Hui Hui Sarah, Yo Li Juan, Yu Pei Li Tiffany, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Certificate in Occupational Safety and Health. Fong Wai Hong Thomas, Princeton Sinclair Peter, Suhaimi bin Ramli,
School of the Built Environment. Thank you, Mr. Peter Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present diplomas to graduates from the School of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering. May I call upon Mr. Ong Eng Chan, Director of the School of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, to present the diplomas. Mr. Ong, please. The graduates for the diploma in mechatronics.
Go Zhi Li, Met Zo Tu, Zhao Shen Wei, Abdul Razak bin Sharafuddin, Azan Khairuddin bin Isnin, Chai Bun Ki, Chan Wei Kit Benny, Chan Yang Jie Elliot, Cheong Chi Kyong, Chiu Jing Zi Joel, Chon Chong Deng, Chung Zi Wei, Ding Na, Alvinder Singh Dillon, Fu Chin Ying, Go Kai Lun, Go Shu Rong, Hao Lian Cup, Hu Wenjie, Imran bin Ahmad Azami, Calvin Lim Wei Chong, Khairil Anwar bin Abdul Halim, Kwa Ri Sheng, Li Junwen Sebastian, Li Lai Fat Edric, Li Ming Jie, Li Wei Sun Wilson, Li Wei Chiang, Li Ziwei, Lien Chong Hao, Liang Li Ting, Lim Jin Zi, Lim Ming Long, Lim Zhen Wei Peter, Lo Yun Kong, Lo Chun Ling, Mount He Man Ni Ni. Mount Tan Tik. Muhammad Hazwan bin Osman. Muhammad Fazli bin Ismail. Muhammad Zubair bin Muhammad Hussein. Muhammad Afiq bin Sani. Muhammad Ashraf bin Arsat. Muhammad Fariz bin Razlan. Muhammad Fauzi bin Abdul Rashid. Muhammad Hairil bin Suhaimi. Muhammad Helmi bin Saini. Muhammad Suhairi bin Suhaimi. Muhammad Shaimi bin Muhammad Rashid. Muhammad Zaki bin Ramlan. Muhammad Zuri bin Mazlan. Mulyadi. Miet Su Maun. Eng Kim Chuan Royce. Nosalmia binte Muhammad Suhaimi. Ong Chun Kiet. Ong Wee Han Terence. Osman bin Rahman. Pei Chao Kyong. Rafi bin Roslan. Sam Wen Liang. Xia Ming Shi. Si Tu Hian. Xia Zhen Fa Ellen. So Tura Win. So Jingwei. Sridharan Jai Prakash. Tai Chien Tong. Tan Chi Chen. Tan Ming Wei Ron. Tan Se Lin. Tan Si Yuan. Tan Yin Ing Cedric. Tan Zhen Wei. Te Wee Lung. Teo Ri Yuan. Teo Xiao Juan, Priscilla. Tam Chun Hao, Rainer. Wan Chi Hao. Willie Abadi. Wong Wei Lung. Yong Wei Hong. Yuan Wei Ming.
That concludes the list of graduates from the School of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering. Thank you, Mr. Ong. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes and course medals. May I invite Mr. Ng Lang, CEO of the National Parks Board, to present the following prizes and course medals. Mr. Ng, please. From the Diploma in Architecture course, the Singapore Institute of Architects Prize, Chan Jun Jack. The Board of Architects Prize, Teo Chiao Lin. From the Diploma in Property Development and Facilities Management course, receiving the SmartWorks Learning Center prizes, Chen Siu Chi. And Li Su Yi. Receiving the KPK Quantity Surveyors prizes, Kam Hui Woon. And Mia Wit Yi. The Singapore Institute of Building Prize, Ong Hong Yi. The Singapore Contractors Association Prize, Tan Mui Hiao. The Leo Property Management Prize, Teo Pei Ni. Receiving the EM Services prizes, Sit Lai Man. And Yang Kai Lin. Receiving the Davis, Langdon and Sia prizes, Karen Wong Kai Lin. And Chow Na. From the Diploma in Civil and Structural Engineering course, the Institute of Structural Engineers Prize, Pang Piao Yang. The Singapore Concrete Institute Prize, Phua Mei Kai. The Pavement Engineering Society Singapore Prize, Tan Chen Sin. The Singapore Structural Steel Society Prize, Bernard Tay Shing An. The Singapore Contractors Association Prize, To Wei Chiao. The Environmental Engineering Society of Singapore Prize, Tong Xiao Hon. The Association of Consulting Engineers, Singapore Prize, Wu Tang. From the Diploma in Landscape Architecture course, the National Parks Board Prize, Ng Lee Kei. The Cicada Prize and the National Parks Board Prize, Tam Sin Kai. From the Diploma in Mechatronics course, the Metal Component Engineering Merit Award, Abdul Rahman bin Muhammad. The GlaxoSmithKline Merit Award, Fu Sui Lan. The Asap Steel's Merit Award, Lee Lai Heng. The Energizer Singapore Award, Lim Yok Shing. The Melchers Merit Award, Rehan Bisesa Nathaniel. The SIAA Merit Award, Sumita Padmanathan. The GlaxoSmithKline Merit Award, Vincent Jakja. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the course medals. These medals are awarded to graduates for topping their course of study. From the Diploma in Architecture course, the Singapore Institute of Architects Medal, the Board of Architects Prize, and the RADAS Prize are awarded to Lionel Tay Su Ren. The following graduate from the Diploma in Property Development and Facilities Management course was presented with the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal at the first session of the graduation ceremony. Today, the Singapore Contractors Association Gold Medal, the Davies Langdon and Sia Prize, and the RADAS Prize are awarded to Christina Ong Kling Yi. From the Diploma in Civil and Structural Engineering course, the Singapore Concrete Institute Gold Medal, the RADAS Prize, and the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Liu Yan Ching. From the Diploma in Landscape Architecture course, the National Parks Board Gold Medal, the Cicada Prize, and the Singapore Gardening Society Prize are awarded to Umar bin Abdul Aziz. From the Diploma in Mechatronics course, the SMC Pneumatics Mechatronics Gold Medal and the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Kao Chen. That concludes the presentation of prizes and course medals. Thank you, Mr. Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this evening is Mr. Lionel Tok, a graduate of the Diploma in Civil and Structural Engineering course. May I now call upon Lionel to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Lionel, please.
A very good evening to our guest speaker, Mr. Ng Lang, CEO, National Parks Board, members of the Board of Governors, Principal, Mr. Lau Wong Fook, Deputy Principals, Directors, distinguished guests, lecturers, parents, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure all of you will recognize this Singapore landmark, the Esplanade, fondly known as the Durian among many Singaporeans because of its unique architecture design, the durian-shaped roof. This landmark stands out in front of the Marina Square area. What many of us do not know is that this original design did not draw its inspiration from a tropical fruit. It drew its inspiration from elements of nature that features geometry that appears repetitive but changes slowly, such as fish scales to patterns of a bird's feather. This expresses harmony with nature, reflecting the balance of yin and yang. Other influences include traditional buildings ranging from jali screens from South Asian architecture to the wooden mat walls of Southeast Asian buildings. In order to build a landmark of this nature, we need individuals and groups with diverse knowledge and skills. There is no better place to be equipped with this specialized knowledge and skills than in the School of BE, Singapore Polytechnic. The architecture team explores ideas, visualizes them, and comes up with innovative designs. This is the time when dreams and ideas transforms to reality. The civil and structural team provides a strong foundation in the buildings, ensuring maximum structural stability, protecting the environment, as well as harnessing the forces of nature. Property and facilities management enables businesses and organizations to function efficiently through asset management, maintenance, administration, and contract management. Landscape architecture provides the greenery that beautifies the spatial environment. The School of the Built Environment has developed us to be part of this team. The various diplomas offered prepared us for the building and infrastructure industry. This school has remained dynamic and is still expanding. We have recently signed a Memorandum of Cooperation with a polytechnic in Indonesia, Shanghai University of Political Science and Law, and City University of Hong Kong. Other existing links include the University of Applied Sciences in Stuttgart, Germany, and the University of Science and Technology of Suzhou. We have crossed the boundaries and strive to place ourselves in the international arena. This collaboration allows us to have various student-staff exchange programs and to experience industry in a different learning environment. The flexible academic structure of Singapore Polytechnic has allowed us to explore and adapt to the new environment quicker than expected. The new approach of problem-based learning opens a new educational experience for us. We developed the ability to learn and think independently, to apply our knowledge and skills in real-life situations, and to solve problems. There were also strict deadlines to meet, and this taught us to manage our time wisely. While working in groups, we learned to work out our differences, to lead and be led. Communication skills modules such as oral communication and critical reasoning skills taught us to communicate effectively, analyze critically, and present ourselves confidently. Life in the Polytechnic not only aims to nurture us academically, but also to encourage us to excel in other areas. For instance, a group of BE students participated in the 2006 APEC competition in Taipei. With strong teamwork, we achieved the Earthquake Resistant Award for developing earthquake-resistant structures that could withstand such forces of nature. In addition, the outstanding performance displayed by 2 teams from the Division of Architecture led them to clinch the top prize in the Show Your Age design competition organized by CapitaLand. We had the taste of the real world when we were attached to companies related to our course of study. The industrial training program was excellent as it helped us to understand and apply the theory we had studied in the context of practical work. Working with Hexagon Construction, I gained experience in project coordination of architecture and structure drawings, documenting procedures, test procedures, as well as site safety management. These few months of attachment reaffirmed and intensified my decision and passion in furthering my studies in civil engineering. Polytechnic life has been rich and fulfilling. I'm glad I had opportunities and experiences that opened my eyes and helped me grow as a person. For example, I took part in the Singapore River Raft Race 2006. This one-day event presented me with an excellent opportunity to do my small part for charity. During the 6 months preparation, I was able to display my leadership and interpersonal skills on many occasions. My team's commitment and dedication to this event, as well as our desire to do the best for charity, materialized when we emerged champions in the open category. The School of BE came in 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. I was also selected class chairperson for my class from academic year 2005 to 2007. I learned that as a leader, I had to be a role model, a friend, and a teacher. I felt that being a chairperson has matured me into a strong leader, and my character has matured over the years. This invaluable experience which I gained would not be possible without the faith of my lecturers, as well as my classmates who encouraged me to press on during my darkest hours. I believe that the driving force for where we are here today is our dedicated and passionate team of lecturers. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach him to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Our lecturers did just that. They built the foundation of our knowledge and skills and constantly reinforced it. To arrive at this milestone of our life, we have worked very hard and made many sacrifices. Yet, it would have been mission impossible without our parents. Their unconditional love, support, and encouragement has seen us throughout this 3-year journey. Fellow graduates, let us show our appreciation to these 2 groups of people who have supported us these years. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Friends, today marks the closure of our Polytechnic years. We are ready to begin a new adventure in our journey of life. No matter where we are, let us remember Singapore Polytechnic. She has ignited our passion and equipped us with the skills for shaping the world's infrastructure. the only limits to what we can achieve are those placed on ourselves. Congratulations, BE and MN graduates 2007.
Thank you, Lionel. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the Singapore Poly song? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The graduation ceremony is now adjourned. Could all graduates remain standing until the procession groups and guests have left the convention hall? Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception outside the convention hall and have a nice day.